Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to part 21 of What If Naruto Was an Otsutsuki. Remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual, share to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also I post a new episode of Naruto, the God of Shinobi on my second channel, so switch across and enjoy. And if this is the first time I hear my voice, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family and be a part of the channel and enjoy all of the lovely what ifs. And also subscribe to my second channel as well and enjoy. So yeah, remember turn on that bell notification when you click that red subscribe button. And thank you all for your help and your support. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Start the intro. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me. So, to do a bit of a recap, Naruto regained all of his memory up to the point where he was taken by the Otsutsukis, and then nothing after that. He also went inside his mindscape to find an empty cell. Kurama wasn't in there, but there was a barrier. A barrier inside of Kurama's cell. A white barrier, and Naruto couldn't go through it. It doesn't matter what he did. So he brushed it off for now. Pain and Konan and Zetsu were in an unknown location where Zetsu told them everything as he saw Naruto training when Naruto went out the early morning. Pain told Zetsu to keep on spying on Naruto. He wanted to know what the boy is capable of now because 3 years ago Zetsu had reported that Naruto has a Rinnegan, but it's a different form from Pain, and Pain wanted to know if Naruto accessed the power of that new Rinnegan. Meanwhile, back at the village, Naruto remembered everything about his dating life as he remembered that he was going out with Ino. So he went to visit her and asked her if she's still single. After a little bit of flirting back and front, Naruto asked her out on a date and she gladly accepted. And in an unknown location, a woman fell from the sky in a meteor as she fell in an unknown village with lots of farmers run up to her. As she looked at them, she had on a white dress, Byakugan eyes. "Where is Naruto?" she shouted. So yeah, that was the last part we left off. So let's start this new episode. We start this episode with Naruto as he's on his date with Ino, as she's telling him everything that happened at the village when he was gone. And Naruto just sitting there listening to her. As she kept on talking, Naruto found himself lost in her eyes as he couldn't stop thinking about how beautiful she has become over the 3 years. As she stopped talking, "Hello," she said as she waved at him. "Oh yeah, I'm listening to you," Naruto said as he broke out of his trance. "But I just can't help it. You're so beautiful." As he said that, blush mark came on her face. "Well, I must say, you're looking quite handsome tonight as well," she said as Naruto started to blush a bit as well. The both of them then went back and front, flirting with each other. After a while, they finished their meal as Naruto is walking her back home. They spend the time talking till they arrive at her house. As Naruto and her are at the front step, she turned back to him. "Well, Naruto, the date has been wonderful," she said. "Oh, I am glad you like it," he said with a smile, as she then walked up closer to him and planted a giant kiss on his lip, making Naruto blush heavily as he soon started to return back the kiss. After a while, things start to get hot and heavy, but the two of them break it, realizing that they are in public. He then went up to his ears and whispered, "Well, Naruto, next time we will be in private, and things will get a lot more interesting," she said as she licked his ear, as that made all of Naruto's body shiver, as she then turned and smiled as she walked up and opened the door and gave him a smile and went inside, as Naruto had a reaction in his pants as he looked down feeling embarrassed as he jumped on one of the rooftops. "Whoa," he said as he still felt shiver. "Well, I guess it's time to go," Naruto said as he started to hop from rooftop to rooftop, going back home, going to the Hyuga compound. As Naruto was hopping, he suddenly felt something, the mark on his forehead. He felt an aching pain run through it. As he dropped on the ground, he landed on his feet as he held his forehead, as he then started to have flashes through his mind as he saw a pale-skinned woman with long white hair, as Naruto saw flashes of him and her in the same bed, under covers, giggling and laughing to each other. Everything then vanished. What was that? He said to himself, as he couldn't understand these flashes and these memories, because he still couldn't understand anything that happened to him in the 3-year gap. And he was still worrying about where is Kurama. Him and Kurama had become quite friendly, up to the point Kurama even gave him his power, the full use of his power, but now Kurama was nowhere to be seen. Naruto then headed on his way, as he didn't know what to think of this. In an unknown location, in one of the farmer's house, the long white-haired woman with the Byakugan eyes sit in a chair, and she was around the table with the farmers that help her, Eve and Mark. Mark looked at her. "So, can you mind explaining to me again?" "Well," she said. "Do you want to hear everything over?" "Yes," said Eve, "because we still don't understand what you're talking about." "Well, I am Samantha Otsutsuki, and I am looking for a guy. His name is Naruto Uzumaki. Well, you can call him Naruto Otsutsuki." "So," said Eve, "you're looking for a guy. And what happened with this guy?" "Well, there was a lot of chaos and destruction. Naruto did things, and things happened. He doesn't need to know, because if he does, a lot of bad things will happen. I need to find him right away." "And what is this guy to you?" Mark asked, as blush marks came on her cheek, as memory of Naruto and her rushed into her mind. "Well, we are really close, and I need to find him immediately." "Where did you say he was from again?" "He told me that he was from Konoha, the village hidden in the leaves." "Oh, I know Konoha," said Mark, "but it's a very, very, very long way from here." "How far?" she asked. "Well, we can go through all of that in the morning, because it's already dark out, and we wouldn't want you to get lost," said Eve. "So you can stay with us for tonight, and you can head off to find this Naruto tomorrow." As Samantha then smiled. The next morning at Konoha, Naruto was heading to the Hokage's office, as Team 7 got a mission. An envoy saw Sasuke Uchiha in a routine mission. He was currently at the Lightning Country, and it was reported to Tsunade at once. So Tsunade took this as the best opportunity, since that Naruto got back all of his memories and know how to grasp and use all of his power now. She wanted to send them after Sasuke and try to bring him back, saying that Naruto was the main reason why Sasuke left the village, seeing that Naruto was gone, his best friend, as both of them became close friends before Naruto left. And Sasuke saw the immense amount of power. The power was driving him though, but Tsunade wondered if seeing his best friend, will he come back to the village with Naruto? She just had to wonder. Naruto arrived in the Hokage's office as he saw Kakashi and Sakura and Sai. "So, what's the big mission?" Naruto asked. "Well, Naruto, one of our envoys has spotted Sasuke at the Lightning Country, in a village called Riko, and I am sending you there. Find and apprehend Sasuke at once, and bring him back to the village." "Oh, Granny, did this envoy try to fight Sasuke, or try to bring him back to the village and fail?" "No, I gave them order to not proceed if they see Sasuke, but to report it to the village at once." "Why?" asked Naruto. "Because I have some news I must break to you all before you guys go on this mission. Orochimaru is dead, and Sasuke Uchiha was the one that killed him." "What?" said Naruto. "Sasuke has the power now to defeat Orochimaru? How strong have you gotten, Sasuke?" Naruto wondered, as he really wanted to see his friend again, to take him off of this path of hatred and anger and bring him back to the light. "So I don't think one of our envoys can take on Sasuke at the moment. We will just be putting their life in danger," said Tsunade, as the three of them nodded in understanding, as Sai just stood there with a fake smile on his face. "So that is your mission for today," Tsunade told them, as all of them nodded. After about 30 minutes, everyone meet up at the gate, Sai, Sasuke, Naruto, and Kakashi, as all of them nodded and then start to hop from tree to tree, as the lightning country was a distance away, and they didn't even know if they will see Sasuke there, but they have to search in the Riko village. After a couple of hours, they finally reach of the border of the lightning country, as Naruto stopped and looked around. He then sensed something. He couldn't tell what it was. "What is it, Naruto?" Sakura asked. "Hold on," said Naruto. As he sensed Sasuke, it wasn't the same Sasuke though, but there was still a glimpse of the old Sasuke within him. "What is it?" Sakura asked. "I sense Sasuke." "You sense him?" As Kakashi wondered, Naruto never had a strong sensory type ability before, so how can he sense Sasuke now? "He's over there," Naruto said, as he activated his Byakugan, as Sasuke was a distance away. As Naruto gave them the information, they all then headed off at top speed. Right now, Kakashi, Karin, Jugo, and Shigetsu, they were all heading for Itachi. After Sasuke created his group, it was time to fulfill his goal by killing Itachi, and they knew exactly where he was, and Itachi was just waiting on his brother. So, they end up running through the trees for about 10 or so minutes till they finally arrive, as Kisame stood outside. Sasuke started to walk towards Kisame without saying a word, as Shigetsu, Karin, and Jugo prepared themselves. But Sasuke walked past Kisame and Kisame didn't do a thing. As the other three tried to enter, Sasuke looked at them and Kisame looked at them as well. Kisame then spoke. "Just him. Itachi wants to see him alone." "No, we can't do that," said Jugo, as Shigetsu then smiled. "Yeah, we're not going to let Sasuke die here." "Yeah," said Karin, "we will help Sasuke." Sasuke glared at them. "No, I don't need your help for this," he said to them. "This is my role to take. I will kill Itachi," Sasuke said with a demanding look on his face as he entered. The other three was itching, as they didn't want Sasuke to just go and fight on his own. What if he's not strong enough, Karin think? What if Sasuke die? Although she could sense their chakra from here, she could tell what happened in the battle without even seeing it. While Shigetsu wanted to face off against Kisame, but Kisame doesn't look like he was going to fight. While Jugo wanted to stay near to Sasuke, as Sasuke was the only one who could calm him down when he goes psychotic. After a few minutes, Team 7 arrived along with Sai as they landed. "So, where is he?" Sakura asked, as Naruto still had his Byakugan activated. "Just up ahead," he said. "Let's go," as they all run through the bushes. After about 2 minutes they arrived, as they saw a member of the Akatsuki, Kisame, standing there, along with 3 unfamiliar faces, as they looked over at Karin, Shigetsu, and Jugo. "Who are you?" said Shigetsu, as he brought out his blade. "Oh, we are the ones that are here to bring Sasuke home," said Naruto. "What?" said Shigetsu. "Here to bring Sasuke home," said Karin as she adjusted her glasses as she was talking to herself as she looked at Sakura. "Where is he?" Sakura shouted. As Karin then spoke. "What is he to you? Why do you want to know?" "That doesn't concern you," said Sakura. "Now tell me, where is Sasuke?" As Naruto already knew that Sasuke was inside and he was facing off against someone because of his Byakugan. "He's in there, Sakura," Naruto said. "I'm going to go in." As he looked at Kakashi, as Kakashi narrowed his eyes at Kisame, knowing that Kisame is a part of the Akatsuki, and seeing that these 3 are out here, and with all of their talking, it looks like they are part of a team with Sasuke, and Kisame won't let them go inside, so he will try and stop them. Before he could say anything else, Naruto vanished as he appeared right in front of Kisame. "You're not going in," Kisame said as he brought down Samihata, but Naruto vanished as a sword slammed down into the ground. "I don't have time to waste with you," Naruto said as he pushed forward. As he went inside, Kisame was about to turn and try to go after Naruto, but Kakashi stopped him as Kakashi landed right in front of him. I can't let you do that. Naruto is the only one here who can really talk to Sasuke and try to bring him back. So I can't allow you to interfere with that, Kakashi said as he raised the headband, showing his Sharingan. Meanwhile, Naruto dashed inside as he came upon the battle as he saw Sasuke and Itachi. As he then mouthed his eye to the Mangekyou as he realized that Sasuke wasn't fighting the real Itachi as he looked over the sea through the Genjutsu as he saw the real Itachi sitting over the throne as Sasuke was fighting an illusion. But Sasuke then smirked as he knew that he was fighting off against a Genjutsu as his eyes were able to see right through it now. He then vanished as he appeared right behind Itachi and stabbed him through the stomach. I didn't hit your vital parts because I want you to look at me when you are going to die, said Sasuke. Itachi didn't say a word as he then burst up into a flock of crows as Itachi then heard a voice behind him. You're still not strong enough. As Sasuke quickly flipped around and threw 7 shurikens as Itachi blocked all of them. Sasuke then smiled as he then pulled a thread as a giant shuriken came out of nowhere and embedded itself inside of Itachi's leg. Itachi broke it off as he pulled out the sharp piece that pierced him as he was on one leg right now. Sasuke quickly flipped through hand signs, fire style, fireball jutsu as Itachi did the same as the both of them fireball collided and created a lot of dust and debris was flying everywhere. After it cleared, Naruto was still standing there as his presence was high to them. As Naruto did not know when did he learn to use this, as none of them at the moment were able to sense his presence as he was just standing there and neither of them knew that he was there. If I don't stop this, one of them will die. And I don't see anywhere Sasuke can beat Itachi at his current level. As Naruto's eye then morphed into the Rinnegan by itself, it was like it was doing it uncontrollably. As Naruto could see inside of Itachi's body and his chakra currents. What is this? As he didn't know that the Rinnegan possessed this type of visible jutsu, as he could see something near Itachi's heart. It was like a sickness. Itachi was dying as he could tell. At the moment, Itachi opened his eyes as he said Amaterasu, as Naruto could see the sickness enhancing as blood rushed up to Itachi and blood leaked out of his eye. Sasuke quickly moved out of the way with the quickest speed that he had as in-ear was too close. As Itachi closed his eye, stopping the Amaterasu, Sasuke ran through hand sign as he destroyed the ceiling, jumping out as he jumped on top, where everything was more roomy, as Itachi jumped out as well, as the both of them were a distance away. Sasuke then ran through hand signs again, fire style, fireball jutsu, as Itachi did the same. The both of them fireball collided until Itachi said Amaterasu, and the fireball was engulfed in black flame, proving stronger than Sasuke's. Sasuke started to run as he was moving quick as he can, but the Amaterasu caught up to him and started to burn him alive. His mouth then opened wide as he can as Sasuke crawled out of his mouth, as Itachi couldn't help but see that Sasuke has learned a lot from Orochimaru. As Sasuke then smiled, well, I guess it's time to stop holding back on you. Remember I told you guys that Sasuke did intense training for the 3 years because he saw the level of power that Naruto and the Otsutsukis possess. He then ran through hand signs as he said release, as he had on a couple of seals that were closing off some of his real power. He was not using everything. Meanwhile, Naruto was in the shadows as he still wanted to see the battle, as he wanted to know if Sasuke managed to kill Itachi, would he give up on vengeance? Would he stop all of this hatred and anger and just come back to the village? He didn't know. Sasuke's whole body then started to glow as white seals were all around his body, as they were breaking one after another. As after they all break, Sasuke hopped on his feet as he felt 100 times lighter. Itachi then blinked and he was gone. Itachi was then delivered a punch to the face that sent him flying down to the ground, flying off the top of the building, as he slammed down into the ground. As Sasuke appeared in front of him, Itachi rose up his head, but a swift kick was delivered to his face, sending him flying back as he slammed into the wall. Sasuke slowly walked up to him. "You see, brother, I was holding back a lot on you. So, you will see now who is the strongest, and I will make sure you suffer." Itachi opened both of his eyes, as Sasuke quickly jumped back as an aura surrounded Itachi, as the Susanoo was formed. Itachi then waved the Susanoo blade as Sasuke looked on it with horror. He knew he was strong, but this thing had a strong defensive, but he had to try. Sasuke then ran through a couple of hand signs. "Lightning style, lightning dragon," he said as he raised his hand up in the air, and lightning started to fuse around his hand as he then pointed toward Itachi, and a dragon was created out of the light, hitting the Susanoo shield dead on as he slammed right into it, but it still didn't pierce. But Itachi coughed up a bit of blood as Naruto saw that the Susanoo was very strong and the defense couldn't be broken by any of Sasuke's techniques. But he was quite impressed how strong Sasuke was after removing all of those seals, so it was time for him to step in. But guys, I'm going to be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also, I'm going to be posting another what if after this, so stay in tune. And remember to click that red subscribe button and join the anime king family, guys, and be a part of the channel. And if you haven't yet, switch across and check out my second channel, Anime King 2, where I post lovely what ifs for you guys as well, and enjoy all of them. So thank you all for your help and your support, but for now, I'm out. Peace.